Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. Some of you may remember, some of you may not, but this is the Silca Super Special, the Silca Special Super, whichever way you want to do it. Now, I've had a couple of these come through over the few years, and we got this one, and everything that could be wrong with this machine is pretty much wrong. So as one of my hobbies, like I don't mind cleaning up a machine like this. It's actually a bit of fun restoring it because it's such a good platform. I mean, the thing weighs about 30 kilos, but it's such a good platform that it can last, you know, another 20-30 years. It's already 20-30 years as it is, but I mean, everything's still there. The replaceable consumable parts is what, you know, we have to replace, and then the rest of it will polish up quite nicely. So of course, you know, we need belts, hard to find belts. Then we need we're going to be putting a new cutter on it. We're going to recalibrate it all, put a new light on it, and it should be back in action. One of the reasons for making this video is the one thing that I've seen on all Silca Specials like this one that I've seen over the years is they've all got a broken drive. Like this one right here moves it left and right, and of course when we got this one it was broken. So we've gone to a bit of trouble actually getting the gears made up, and since we're making one, we made up a couple. So if somebody else has one of these machines with that exact same problem, good news is after today we'll have a couple on our website. We only got a couple made up because it is a bit of an old machine, but for the people who use that machine and they just want to replace a broken part, like anything, when you get a machine that goes past a certain stage, the manufacturers want to stop selling the parts, so they sell you a new key machine. But with a key machine like this, it really could last forever if it was just looked after, and as long as you can get those replacement parts. So let me show you how come when you move the semi-feed handle, the actual cradle doesn't move. And I'm just going to go through and replace this. So just make sure you can see that on camera, and I will zoom in just a little bit about there. Okay, so what we're looking at here is you have a couple of grub screws you take out with an Allen key, and then you give this a wiggle, and it comes out. There's your semi-auto arm, and there's your cog. This is the problem. This has always been the problem. This is a plastic gear around a steel shaft. Like, why would you ever use plastic? I have no idea. Quality machine, quality built, made in Italy, and they start using plastic. Where does it break? The plastic. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got some made out of steel, complete replacement. Gear, bore, everything's right to go. So I'm going to install one. I'll just grab one more. So I've got one here. Oh, I think I just lost one of the grub screws. That's okay, I've got more. So to do this, we're going to put the carriage all the way to the left. We're going to get our shaft here, just like so, and we're just going to put those little grub screws in to start it off. I like to use a little bit of Loctite on any sort of machines because it just makes it, well, just guarantees stuff won't come loose, and you don't want to have to do this again. How am I going to get them out? It's probably all dried up, is it? Yeah, my Loctite's not looking good either. Can we get a little bit? Just a little bit for the road? Nothing in there. Oh yeah, there is. There we go. A little bit of Loctite on that one. We don't want to lose the grub screws, and if we do, there's going to be a pain to find them, so put a little bit of Loctite on it. Perfect. Just a little bit of Loctite, that's all we need. Okay, so to line it up, I've put the shaft through, and I've lined it up with the first Allen key to the flat spot on this drive arm. Then I've tightened that one up. Then as I move the carriage up, I can get to the second one. Second one's not on a flat spot, and it's probably not worth putting a groove into the arm because it doesn't need that much pressure, and it's already got plenty of pressure. I can feel it's a lot tighter. It's a lot tighter, feels like it's brand new or a little bit firm. It will wear in. You can also put a little bit of grease on there as well if you want, but I can feel that those gears are interlocking to that shaft and driving it perfectly. Feels solid. A little bit of resistance on it, but a little bit of lubricant will sort that out anyway. And for this gear here, I find it better to put with this ring here in like that. So basically just put it in there with the hole at the top, the next one at the 9 o'clock, put your arm in there, make sure your arm is on this angle here. Okay, so your arm, the stick is like this, put it in here, and then when you turn it up, you'll get to the second Allen key. And then other than that, you should be good to go. Now, flip this over, look at this. 35-year-old machine that was supposedly not going to work again because you could not get this custom gear, and now it'll drive left and right forever. When you line it up as well, you've got to remember you start from pretty much your edge here where your shoulder guide is, so you don't need to go any further than that. So most of the time when you're using the key machine, it'll be starting from here and it'll be going to here, which is the complete travel. That right there is the complete travel, 90 degrees. Okay, leave your comments down below. There's some of these on our lock shop. You'll find them under Silca Special. We'll have some belts soon too, maybe some cutters and things like that, so we'll put whatever parts we do get on there. And hopefully if you've got one with a blown out plastic gear, you can bring that machine back into life and get some more use out of it. Thanks for watching.